state of emergency. Chains on people who desperately need to be free. A message from Bob Avakian, revolutionary leader, author and architect of a whole new framework for human emancipation, the new communism. State of emergency. State of emergency. Masses of people are demoralized and disoriented, robbed of real hope, chasing after deadly illusions, desperately clinging to things that are not real, indulging in trivial pursuits while stubbornly refusing to face the biggest reality, striving to turn degradation into capital, bitterly divided and beefing over bullshit, trying to make a mark by mocking and even murdering each other. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain. Chain of foolishness. Today, so many are caught up in the 3M and P. What is the 3M and P? Me, me, me. Money, money, money. Misogyny and patriarchy. All ways of thinking and acting that reflect and reinforce this system of capitalism, imperialism, that so viciously oppresses people here and all over the world. All constantly promoted and pumped out in the popular culture.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
Including in hip-hop. How this came to dominate hip-hop, and how it has actually perverted this creative art form.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. 100,000 to 100,000, 100,000 on 100,000.
All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money.
Which could be and should be a powerful voice for liberation.
Fight the power. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now.
That is another story, which has everything to do with how things are ultimately controlled by the ruling powers that dominate overall in this sick system of capitalism, imperialism. These are real chains on people, especially those most terribly, murderously oppressed under this system. Misogyny, hating women, and subjecting them to degradation in countless ways. Patriarchy.
But females are barely sentient. Females don't have independent thought. They don't come up with anything. They're just empty vessels.
Relations in which men are regarded as superior to women and hold power over them, while LGBT people are treated as illegitimate and objects of hatred, abuse, and scorn. Then there is the BEB. What is BEB? Bourgeois electoral bullshit. The ridiculous idea that you change this system that viciously preys on you, and millions and billions of people like you in this country and all over the world, by voting for this group or that group of bourgeois capitalist vultures. And what is another big chain on people? Supposedly easing, but really perpetuating the pain of feeling hopeless and powerless to put an end to the suffering that so many are afflicted by today. Religion. What is religion? Organized promotion of the belief that things have been created and are controlled by one or another God, which in reality does not exist and has been invented by people, with so many taught to believe that if things are the way they are, it is the will of this supposed God.
You don't know what God is making while you're aching. You don't know what God is making while you're suffering. You can't always see what the Master is doing. Only when we look back, then we see that God had a plan.
As I have written before, while upholding people's right to religion and uniting with religious people who take positive stands in the fight against oppression, it is crucially important to consistently and resolutely struggle for a scientific, not a religious, method and approach to reality, and wage a fierce, relentless fight against anti-scientific poison spread among the masses of people in the name of religion. Learn to live in chains, bow down to those enforcing the chains, boast about and sing praises to the chains, or break all the chains. That is the choice. I know some people don't like it when I say all this, but I'm going to say it anyway, because as a revolutionary dedicated to the emancipation of humanity from every chain that holds people down, I recognize the responsibility to tell people the truth, even if it offends some at first. And all you who also know this is true, you need to say it too. Say it loud. It is time, and long past time, to break these mental chains, to get in position to break all the chains of the modern-day slavery of this system of capitalism imperialism. It is time to take up the scientific outlook, method, strategy and program, morality and values that can lead people to finally get free, the new communism. It is time to become revolutionary emancipators of humanity. Hard truth, liberating truth.